They call him the Wizard. Chapter 6. The Soul's Purpose. The Wizard sat cross-legged in the dim glow of his workshop, the faint hum of old electronics surrounding him like the whisper of a forgotten spell. His thoughts wandered, as they often did, between the worlds he had glimpsed and the realities he had yet to explore. Recently, in his deep meditations, he'd come upon something new, a message that had woven itself into his mind. Seek soul's purpose. The words rang in his head like a bell, soft yet insistent, pulling at him in ways he couldn't quite explain. What was soul purpose? And why now, after all the strange encounters and adventures with time travelers, violet lights, and cosmic councils? Was this idea so urgent? And then there were the meetings with Aurora. Her talk of time loops and parallel realities echoed in his mind, intertwining with this new quest. What if soul purpose wasn't just about one life, one timeline? What if it spanned across every version of reality, each timeline playing its own unique part in a grand cosmic game? It was like Groundhog Day on a multi-dimensional scale. The Wizard chuckled to himself. Groundhog Day on steroids, he muttered. Every day, every timeline, the same, but slightly different. Only this time, instead of just getting through the day, you're trying to unite the whole multiverse. He closed his eyes, letting the thought settle in. What if every version of himself, across countless timelines, was just a reflection of the same soul? What if all those timelines could be united? What if, by finding his soul's purpose in one timeline, he could somehow pull all the others into alignment, like gathering scattered chess pieces back onto the board? The more he thought about it, the more it made sense in a twisted, wizard-like way. He could see the timelines as parallel lines of light, each one representing a different version of reality. Some were darker, others brighter, but all of them were connected, spiraling out from the same source. And what if each choice he made, each critical decision, was a chance to bring those timelines closer, to unify them into one harmonious whole? He imagined it like a game, a cosmic simulation where every opponent was really just another version of himself. Each player, whether they were adversaries, friends, or strangers, was him in disguise. And in this game, the goal wasn't to defeat anyone, but to bring everyone into alignment, to make each timeline choose unity over division. All right, the Wizard said aloud, grinning. So I'm playing against myself. That explains a lot. He laughed, feeling a strange sense of relief wash over him. If everyone he met was just a reflection of some part of himself, it meant the game wasn't about winning or losing. It was about bringing harmony to the chaos, about recognizing that every timeline had its own path, but all paths could lead to the same place, unity. Okay, he thought, leaning back in his chair. So how do I actually do this? The answer came to him in a flash. Love, the simplest and most complex of all things. Love wasn't just an emotion, it was a frequency, an energy that could resonate across timelines, pulling them closer together. If he could send out that energy, not just in this timeline but across all realities, he could help unite the fragments of himself scattered through the multiverse. Yeah, he said, nodding to himself. Love and light, that's the way? Of course, easier said than done. It wasn't like he could just send out a group text to all his alternate selves saying, "Hey guys, let's all be nice and merge timelines." No, it would have to be more subtle, more wizardly. He could influence the timelines through his own actions, by spreading that energy of love and unity in every interaction, every decision. The Wizard imagined himself walking down the street, every person he passed a reflection of one of his alternate selves. A smile here, a kind word there, and slowly but surely, the timelines would start to resonate together, like strings on a cosmic harp, vibrating in harmony. And maybe, just maybe, by spreading that energy, the multiverse would start to align, each timeline making the critical choice to join the main timeline, the one where love, peace, and unity prevailed. The Wizard smirked. So the soul's purpose is to unite the multiverse through love, with a little help from meditation and some time-traveling friends. It was almost too good to be true, but then again, wasn't that the point? The game wasn't about knowing everything. It was about playing, about finding joy in the journey, about discovering that every opponent was really just a friend in disguise, waiting for the right moment to join forces. He closed his eyes again, slipping into a light meditative state. As he breathed deeply, he visualized the timelines once more, stretching out before him. With each breath, he sent out a pulse of light, a wave of love and unity, calling all the scattered versions of himself to come together, to bring their wisdom, their experiences, their love, and unite. And, "Let's play," he whispered, a smile tugging at the corners of his lips. And with that, the wizard let himself drift deeper, knowing that the game was far from over, but excited for whatever came next. To be continued. Global Robotics Corporation, Global Robotics Corp. Please like, comment, and subscribe.